Hey everybody, clearing. Okay, this is the masculine reading, so let's dive in. Let's see, for the beautiful divine masculine collective that joins me here, and we'll see this. What are the masculines experiencing emotionally, mentally, and physically? I've been told to use my after tarot, and so this is one step down the road. This is energy coming up that the masculines are anticipating. So I'm really getting today that the masculines are looking towards the future. This can be manifestation, this can be planning, this can be any of the things that the masculines are working out. So beautiful masculine collective, here we go. Thank you, Divine Creator, for using me as a channel of only the highest and most beneficial information coming through. I'm laughing because I've seen the King of Wands and Queen of Wands. And, oh wow, and the Four of Wands, just as I said that. What is it that we can see regarding what the masculines are experiencing about the future, about what they're feeling, thinking, and doing in physical worlds? In future light. Okay, so we are getting Four of Coins, the Sun, and Ten of Cups. This is the emotional level, so opening the heart. Masculines are opening the heart. I just got the Sun in the reverse for the feminines as where the feminine energy was heading, and so the masculines also get the Sun in reverse. I love it because that is still the happiest card in the deck, even if it's in the reverse. But it's talking about not everything coming to light. I love it because it implies not willing to make assumptions, not wanting to tell the other twins' story. So both masculine and feminines are in this motion towards keeping open, staying open, being receptive, being present, listening deeply for understanding and not projecting, and having the key to happiness. So masculines, you're really understanding the key of emotional happiness and balance. You have got your happiness dialed in, is what I'm hearing. So what spirit message can we get for the masculines? Okay, so we're getting embracing, patience, potential, and abundance. So masculines, you are really feeling into the potentials for abundance. You're embracing that things are needing to, the sun needs to set on a few things right now. It's going to take patience, but as you transition from one life to the next, from one mode of being 3D oriented to truly aligning with the spiritual, with the abundance, you're starting to sense the magnitude of joy, the magnitude of authentic happiness. You're starting to sense that sunrise coming in the distance that's going to bring you into the new, I'm hearing the new field of dreams, that new way of showing up. So masculines, yeah, there are things that are going to come to light, and because both of the twins have gotten the Sun card in reverse today, I'm really feeling that the twins each know that there's another part to the story encoded in their counterpart's reality, and that sharing, that discovery is going to be part of the fun. Okay, conscious mind for the masculines. Page of Wands, I think, oh no, it was Page of Swords. Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, I just did the feminine read and I'm coordinating. And the Star, aw. So masculines, you are wishing on a star. You know that you're aligning with your destined path. Step by step, one foot in front of the other, you've been laying the foundation. This Page of Wands in the reverse, this is the free spirit card, the card that embarks on the destined path. So you've already taken that, you've already embarked, you've already set out on that journey emotionally, consciously, but there are still things in your physical realm that are bittersweet to let go of is what I'm hearing, masculine. So you know the direction of your destined path, but you are slowly making progress in that direction because there are still things that you haven't fully physically walked away from, but emotionally you're pretty much there. Let's get some spiritual insight from the divine here. Okay. Release and new beginnings. Yeah, the release card is in the reverse, just like the Page of Wands. What was I just saying? So here's that new sun that's rising. Masculines, you are allowed to understand that this love is meant for you. It's not a trick. So masculines, if you don't quite know where your feminine stands, if you aren't quite sure, the divine is absolutely telling you that you have every cause to hope, every cause to believe, every cause to become excited for this new beginning. I'm hearing it's guaranteed. So masculine, continue the process of releasing, letting go of, this is actually my card of leaving the karmic partnership, even though you've put in so much work with this harvest. The hay is already baled in this card. For some reason, you know, there are such exercises of gratitude. If you do have to leave a partner, a partnership, a tender loving, you're allowed to have such profound gratitude for the journey you've shared with anybody. And you're allowed to let what is for you come. The only valid reason to leave these situations is incompatibility and an authentic misalignment. Those sorts of things that just show a difference in character. And it doesn't even have to be moral character, just different soul path, different mission, different lenses of reality that are not prioritized in the same compatibility at certain times. It doesn't mean there has to be that competition, lack, negative slant on it. The bittersweet comes from not just releasing and understanding that it all happened for a reason. It wasn't a waste of time. It was beneficial. You taught each other so much. So yeah, get hopeful about the new beginnings. Know that good things take time. And you're allowed to take some time to release this, masculines. There was a lot of hope. There was a lot of intention put into these situations. And things did manifest. You did build together. You did achieve certain things. But it's just straw. It's not nutritious food. Let's say that way. So move on, masculines, but do it in your own sweet time, really. Okay, what is the physical realm? Yeah, not having regrets. So do it in a way that allows for not having regrets. Reunion is coming. We got this exact card in the reverse for the feminines as well. This is the reunion, the little twins running off to play. This is on the horizon. This is the physical realm. So physical realm reunions will happen in time. This is about you right now doing everything, masculine, so that you have no regrets when it's time. And the Seven of Coins is the patience card. It is waiting, it's investing. But in this particular card, the wait has ended, and this masculine is taking a pentacle and off to plant a new garden elsewhere. So this is the progress. This is the motion of it. Finalize everything. Release and let go of the things not meant for you, masculine, without regret. Do it properly. Do it completely, fully, wholly. And then take what is beneficial onward. Take only your share, I'm hearing, emotionally, mentally, and physically. And know that your destiny is really awaiting, and that your twin is part of your destined path. What is the spirit guidance for the masculines watching this? Transformation, yeah. you're in the in-between. You're going from one world to the next. So just trust the process, masculines. Okay, let's see. Wow, I've got cat hair or something fluffing on my face today. Lots of tickles. Maybe it's angels. Okay. What can we see for the masculines? How are they thinking about the connection with their divine feminine? How are the divine masculines feeling in the heart space for their feminine? What are the masculines wishing for the connection? What actions are being taken? I think we saw a lot of actions on every level, very streamlined for the masculines. I'll be curious to see how it comes out in this part of the reading. Oh, I'm going to get a timestamp, 10:40. What is the biggest challenge for the masculines at this time? What is the spirit-guided solution for that challenge? Where is the energy going in the near future? Okay, we'll do it that way. Perfect. So, what are the masculines thinking? 7 of Swords, Lord of Unstable Effort. Just going to get a clarifier. Okay, take time out. Okay, Lord of Unstable Effort. So there is still, with the releasing and the walking away, or not quite feeling able to physically walk away from certain things because there's just a little bit more understanding to have. We're seeing the key to this understanding right now. So masculines, give yourself permission to not get it done right now. To just really go into where there has been unstable effort. What have you inappropriately put investment into that has not bared fruit? Bared fruit, how funny. So masculines, definitely think about that. Feel it on the heart space. Really ask the divine to show you that. Feminines, masculines are feeling like they can't fully offer everything that they want to into your connection yet, because they need to be sure what happened in karmic situations. They need to understand their accountability on an even more permanent level, a more enlightened level. So masculines are understanding. 7 of Swords is also a little bit of secrecy, self-interest, strategy. So for some, there's a message here of keeping the connection on the down low a little bit, keeping it chill, not being fully out in the open, disclosing the connection between the masculine and feminine, taking it slow, taking time out together, maybe discreetly here. So masculines, while you're still deciding what it is that you are meant to learn from your karmic situations, don't necessarily feel like you have to withhold communication from your feminine. You can start to align with your feminine in these ways. And feminines, if your masculine is not able to fully come forward, or even be in alignment a little bit like this in a sort of temporary timeout with you, give space, because the masculines are doing some tender heart work, some hibernation right now that's really catalyzing their truth for the long term. What are the masculines feeling on the heart space for the feminine? Ace of Wands in the reverse. So this is the passionate, sexual, on fire, soul driven new beginning coming up. It's in the reverse. And sing your own song. We definitely saw the feminines coming into further independence and worthiness. So masculines are really rooting for you here with sing your own song. And I'm hearing the word courtship. So part of your becoming feminine in your own right is like music to your masculine's ears. And this is you courting your masculine, you coming into your own and demonstrating your you-ness is like music to your masculine's ears. And so keep doing that while your masculine also does the same. He's writing his own music He's writing his story of his life, or their life, pardon my languaging. Take it how it resonates. For this Ace of Wands, this passionate new beginning, it's going to be so sweet to experience. Let's do some more musical analogies. The harmony, the duet, when you come back together in this most poetic way. This is the higher aesthetic. So your masculine knows that when it's time, this is going to be now I'm hearing an orchestra and angelic singing and all of that. It's going to be transcendent, music of the spheres. All of those cosmic levels of frequency are coming in. Wow, yeah. The primordial Om, all of it. From that to your improvisation. Oh my gosh, I got swept away in the music. I'm like sliding between the dimensions here, feeling all of the different harmonics that are going to be happening on all the levels. This is the heart space, and this is the great convergence of the soul songs of each of the twins. So the masculines know that you're playing the same tune, and yet you bring your own flavor, your own you-ness to this connection, feminine, and it's such a sweet becoming. I think more deeply it's a sense of how great it will be to discover those melodies about each other. Okay, what are the masculines wishing for the connection? We're getting the Hermit in the reverse with trust the great mystery. So the Hermit in reverse is coming out of, I'm hearing out of the closet, so that's interesting. So these, for my same-sex twins, I clearly heard coming out of the closet, trusting the great mystery. These masculines for same-sex twins are really trusting that this is not unsafe, and that there are deep soul-guided reasons for the alignments, for the chemistry, that are so far beyond just the fear of ridicule. Okay, and for other twins, the Hermit in the reverse is really coming out of the hibernation. So the masculines know that they just have a little bit more to figure out. They have just a little bit more to understand about the unstable efforts of the past, whether that's in your connection because of beliefs and paradigms, or because of needing to understand dynamics with a karmic teacher. The masculines are getting that under their belt and trusting in the great mystery, trusting that you're never fully ready. It's okay to leap. When you have the idea that it could happen, that's almost an indication that it can now. So you're in the vicinity of it. So the masculines are feeling the readiness, and they're just trusting that the unfolding will happen. They don't have to really have it all figured out, but they do have to understand a bit more about the lessons that they've been through recently, or in the last number of years, we'll say. What actions are the masculines taking? King of Swords, Prince of the Chariots of Winds. So King of Swords in the reverse. Wow, I heard cutting things off abruptly. Turn knowledge into wisdom. Yeah, so the masculines are preparing. Once they figure out the unstable efforts of the past, they are prepared to be quite decisive, immediate, out of the blue, spontaneous. When they have turned the knowledge of the past into wisdom, they are absolutely ready to take momentary action. This can be with your connection, feminines, or karmic situations. This is like quitting a job spontaneously. This is packing their bags from a karmic situation. This is channeling some divine angle in a family pattern in the heat of the moment with family members. This is all of those real world things where suddenly the light goes off and the masculine says, I can do it totally differently this time. Wow. So masculines, some masculines are already at this place where they are doing these instantaneous freedom acts. Whoa. Lone wolf energy, autonomy. Okay, what is the biggest challenge for the masculines? Ace of Swords. Seeing very, very clearly. I'm getting the something has to give. The impulsive energy. It's that cutting edge between being impulsive and being decisive justifiably in the moment. So the masculine's cutting edge, that's the challenge, is knowing what things are causing them to feel immediate action is due and whether or not that's running or freeing. Very interesting. That is like the splitting hairs, the masculines and the analytical mind. It's such a specialty. Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. So, wow, what I'm hearing for that, masculines, is that you are trying to split hairs on whether it's freedom or escapism and those kinds of dualities. So this and that are true. I'm hearing the naysayers, the haters are gonna hate, right? The naysayers are going to come in and have something fear-based to say about it. Just continually keep choosing the higher version, because there are infinite ways of looking at anything that anybody chooses to do in free will, and it's based on the observer. So masculine, which observer are you going to align with? Align with the eternal, the love. What is the advice? Spirit has your back, masculine, and we have the Knight of Pentacles for the second time. So this is going forward. Where did we get that? We got that in the physical. Maybe it was the conscious mind of the masculines, laying that new foundation. So keep laying that foundation towards that which you know you are directed by Spirit. Spirit has your back. And so keep tuning into that highest assessment. Keep feeling that sure-footed, solid foundation based in your truth, masculine. Your truth. Keep laying that pavement forward. Your truth, masculine. Your love-based truth. You are the one who's the love warrior, masculine. You are light. You are love. You are the one that gets to say what your truth is under your assessment, because you are divinely guided and Spirit has your back. This is that representation under heaven, the diplomat under heaven. And part of you and your path forward is really speaking up and showing and demonstrating through your life's choices and actions the path of love for others to witness. At very least, it's so that you can come into that soul confidence where you know that anything is possible, where there's not a competition, where you are in gratitude, where you have compassion for all things that have come, all people, all situations, and where you can just unhook from things that are not meant for you and continually align with the things in every moment that are. That is flow. And where are you coming into matching union energies, masculine? Three of Wands, Lord of established strength. So in the reverse, this card is talking about releasing the strongholds is what I'm hearing. Co-create with Spirit. Yeah, you're coming into not having any entrapments calling the shots, but you just being spontaneous, free, flowing, aligned. So masculines really are up for it, up for the challenge of just being divinely guided in everyday life. I'm hearing forevermore. Awesome. Okay, and these are the cards that I've been told to intuitively told to use for the final message here. One for the feminines cross-watching, please, Divine Creator. What is it we can see? Medicine of Butterfly Kachina. Okay, I'm going to get the guidebook here before I show you that. Number 6. Just going to read a little bit for each card. On the wings of hope, Butterfly Kachina guides you through an ending to the light of new life within. Exactly. It is your transition into a happier time of increased pleasure and delight, especially if you have experienced great struggle or loss. The spirit medicine of Butterfly brings hopeful promise to your heart, feminines. Here is your sign that there will be happiness, peace, and light. Trust in the goodness being birthed. Didn't I say trust in the goodness in the feminine reading? If you haven't seen it, go see it, because this is such a confirmation. So whatever you've seen here about your masculines becoming, I do invite you to see the feminine reading, because this sums that all up. So it's just bringing that back in, that another confirmation that you're just meant to be in that beautiful self-love, feminines, and trust in the goodness of the whole unfolding of every bit of it. This whole love story, just trust it. It is coming. Okay, and for the masculines, what can we see? Out of darkness, the light is born. Number 17. Grab the guidebook entry. The light is powerful enough to survive exposure to the darker side of humanity and remain pure, empowered, and effective. Trust in your spiritual purpose as a light in this world. Trust particularly in your ability to bring purity, order, grace, and light to disorder, chaos, and destruction. The divine is ever by your side and ever within your heart, assisting you with this higher purpose in all ways. Oh, masculine, yeah, that's that spirit has your back. Co-create with the divine. You can bring the light and love into all the transitions that are not meant for you, that you're releasing, and you can show that light and love into the disorder, chaos, and the destruction. These are the terms that the 3D world would have us burdened by if we want to change. But the spiritual level of things shows that it's growth, it's the process, it's the unfolding of love, and that it's not a bad thing. That movement, that becoming is where it's at. Okay, many blessings, everybody. Bye for now.